investigation starts, I guess.
Spiders!
Real spiders!
Real spiders.
Real big spiders!
And roll for initiative.
What if I want to stay asleep?
And I will cast a booming blade on it with my shield.
Booming blade?
Yes.
Booming blade?
Yes.
It is now Mr. Spider's turn. I
Oh.
believe it is this one who's going to move up.
God.
He's going to place an attack on him. On Castonn. Actually, I rolled 2. Plus
You're
the 3.
alive!
So it's 5.
Oh.
So you're unconscious, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit.
So you're unconscious.
Then devour me from the inside out.
Not yet.
Okay.
It lays its eggs in you.
Yeah, that's what the first bite did, yeah.
You also you're gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw.
As he's dying?
Yeah. 16.
Okay.
18.
Okay, you pass that. Okay, so that is now JR's turn.
Okay, so Warhammer and hand axe.
You asshole!
Can't fix death.
It's fine.
Do I cast Spare the Dying?
Well, you can do Cure Wounds, and it'll just bring him up as well.
Yeah, so he would
So
be.
I don't need to cast Spare the Dying?
No.
He's not
I can
quite
just-
done.
He's not
quite
dead.
yet.
He's not dead.
Not
He'd be
quite dead
if
yet.
he lost all his health points.
Okay, so
in
he's
the
taking
negative.
a power nap.
He's just taking a power nap. He's out.
And I want to tell you what to do.
No, just let people play.
Oh. Sink or swim time, son.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that tree.
Alright, so I'm going to cast Cure Wounds and then bonus action Healing Word.
Roll a perception check to see if you saw him go down. Because you're in the midst of combat.
Shit.
It's a dick
That's
move.
some
sorry, bro.
dick,
I think when I went down, I went,
I
He used his reaction to scream like a bitch. Ah!
and screamed, went,
That's
He
perception.
grunted like a
So,
man.
yeah, I saw it. 19.
Okay.
Man
Yeah, I would
grunts.
say you were able to see him go down.
So, yeah, I have to run over to him, Cure Wounds and Healing Word. Both of those automatically hit.
Okay, cure wounds and healing word.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And I got 13.
13 health to him.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and add your 13 health.
Jory's like, yeah! Just sits back up.
Say what?
Face just hovering over me.
Gah!
Getting ready to give mouth to mouth.
Put me back, put me back!
You're inside of his beard.
He's been hiding mana.
Go
this
ahead and
whole
roll
time.
2d20s.
Mana
for me.
juice.
That ain't helping. He's dying. I'm still with
Whales?
Dude, I almost died just a second ago. This is a dangerous fucking place.
Okay. Fair enough.
This is dangerous
It is. The Underdark is dark
Okay.
and under.
So you
Very
give him his
under.
health back, and that was your turn, correct?
Under.
Did that other black spider ever get a turn?
They're not yet. I mean, he did, but basically when they come down and they attack, that's their turn. So he hasn't. There's a lot of people on the field right now. It is Rick's turn.
Oh yeah.
Get him, Rika.
We're basically the fighters for this group because they're worthless.
Okay. That spider closest to me?
Yep, the one in between. Well,
Is that black
right
spider?
between you and Seraph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That
No,
one.
just making sure.
We should have put a. Do you need a ring for that one thing that he
14.
has on him? Sorry.
Yeah, 14 hits.
Okay.
Ring for which one?
For the. Well, yeah, I was gonna pull one of these off.
Okay.
For his little whatever he has.
Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke was an
Booming
instant.
blade.
7 damage.
7
What was it?
damage.
Booming blade.
Booming blade.
If it moves, it takes thunder damage. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
I can just put a circle around it. It's all right.
Gone
There.
forever.
Right
It's in
on
front
the
of your
other
DM
side
screen.
of the
Okay.
screen.
Gone forever.
And you did that to which one?
The black one.
right there. At the time, the only one that was right next to me.
Do you have any more of those? Did you say the other one from last time?
I don't think I did.
I'll get a bag of the other ones.
You can do something. Okay. And you did 7
14
damage?
to hit, 7 damage.
14 hit, 7 damage. Okay, I got that one down. Okay. It is now that spider's turn.
Rat.
Ooh, yes, because that one just went. That spider's turn. And it's going to attack probably Store Brightwood.
Well, the way it says, if the target willingly moves before then, it immediately takes 1d8 thunder damage.
Well, move is in turn around, or move is in move.
It just says if it moves. Movement or turning. You kind of have to make that decision probably.
Well, like I did for you, whenever you were surrounded by spiders and you wanted to turn around, I didn't count
take any
movement because you're just doing this. You're just going like
square.
It's just like in basketball rules, you can pivot.
Yeah. So I would say that spider can move and attack you
Store,
without
no
actually.
one here plays basketball.
Okay.
I do.
I mean,
Okay.
that's from my point of view. If it was trying to move away, then yeah, definitely.
Okay.
That's
All right. Well, I'll push it away here in a second.
Okay. I'm gonna turn and just attack you because it's still occupying the same 4 squares as it did earlier. Let's see if it even freaking hits. Oh yeah, it's gonna hit. And that's
To make a Constitution saving throw.
10 points of piercing damage and make a Constitution saving throw.
Damn.
How much?
10.
Jesus.
Oh.
I'll allow it.
Yeah. No.
Let it be written.
Oh, whoa. Constitution.
Yes.
17.
Pass. Okay, cool. And that was that spider's turn.
Almost added my dex.
Now, this spider on the other side is going to go. I think it's this one.
Opportunity attack. Or is it still in melee?
You can probably make an opportunity attack. And it's what's its speed actually? It can make it to about right here. And it's going to attack him. So you go ahead and kick an opportunity attack.
12, I didn't hit it.
Okay. And it is going to attack you.
Shield.
Shield. Okay, that means it just doesn't land an
I
attack.
mean, it bumps it up by 5 AC, so now I'm at 19.
Shield is a spell.
Yeah.
Roll a d20.
What does that mean?
No, I still haven't figured it out.
10. Okay. Your AC is at a what? The 20?
19.
19? Okay, well it misses.
Alright. Bitch ass spider.
Okay, it is now Gibraltar's turn.
The one in front of me, it is to be chopped.
Kill
Okay.
it. Kill it,
Bring it
no!
down.
Reckless attack.
You gotta get this thing off
Reckless
the Castonn.
attack. That's a 19 on my first roll.
You get advantage, don't you? Try and get that crit.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, 19.
Yeah. Okay, I'll
Roll it again,
I'll roll
just
it
in
again.
case.
We'll call it that. We'll take the 19.
So you're going to attack this one right here, right? That just down, almost down him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Castonn. Castonn?
Okay.
What's her name?
Castonn.
Cast.
Wait, which one are you talking
Castonn.
about? The one with the
Castonn.
green on him. Took that caster, right?
I like
yeah,
Castonn.
my bad. It was the one that you're attacking is
Right in front of me.
right in front of you.
Castonn?
He's about to.
Alright.
Castionn.
Ooh, yeah, baby.
14.
14.
Becky gonna
Damage?
smash.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yes.
I mean, what your axe?
Well, great axe,
Okay. As you come down right between its thorax and its thingy, and you cut it in half, and its thorax is just sitting there spewing out goo, like spider blood, and its front half is trying to crawl away, and it's spinning in circles.
Oh, God.
Like you messed with it. You killed it.
Fuck yes.
Can I take a bonus action and try to stop its crawling head around in?
Sure enough.
Just because.
Make a bonus.
Muscle in the shape of a jack.
Never mind.
He trips.
As you put your foot through the spider's moving head, it's moving on your foot now, and you can't get it off.
It's on his peg leg.
It's on his
stuck
peg
in
leg.
his peg leg. He's like, "Arr!"
It took an additional 2 piercing damage
Awesome.
as it was already dying.
Look, she stepped on its fangs. Roll a
Okay.
constitution.
Oh, God.
As the poison soaks into the
Okay.
wood of your leg.
Now I've got a poisoned wood leg.
Okay.
Kick people with it.
And that's
Make it
gonna
So
be
you have a necrotic weapon.
that spider, and that spider's gonna make an attack on Dwarvy Dwarf.
Dwarfy
Dwarfy dwarf.
Dwarf it, dwarf.
Seems
I thought you were gonna use
unnecessary.
That's
Muscles
gonna
as well.
hit. I'm finally glad I get to hit the dwarf, that son of a bitch.
Wow.
Okay.
Swing low.
The spider is on the like. You could probably ride this spider.
Do it.
Oh, why am I rolling the dice in front of the screen? That's
Yeah,
horrible.
why are you doing that?
Here we go. Oh, that's garbage. That's gonna be 5 points of piercing damage.
5 points of poison damage.
Piercing damage.
Piercing
Now
Did you
roll
just
your
say rope
Constitution.
one?
I want to say that dwarves are resilient to poison.
If I
Well,
rope
if he is, he
one-
needs to realize it.
If we kill all but one spider and then I rope it, you think you can convince JR
think I
to
wrote that
ride
down.
it?
Give advantage on saving throws against poison.
Yeah.
Resistance against
Okay.
poison damage.
So
Resistance.
advantage.
Poison
So
advantage
advantage.
and resistance.
Okay, so resistance means he takes half.
Half, yeah.
So roll a Constitution with advantage.
Certainly.
19.
Okay.
I pass.
I'll rope one. You ride it.
You could crit. You
It
never
is
know.
now back up to the top of the round with Demos.
I could not.
Okay. With sword in hand, I'm gonna go with this spider. That's right in front of me.
Go with the spider. You're gonna
Yes,
attack this
go.
spider. It's right
Yes.
in front of you. Okay.
Yes.
Wait,
Go
with
with
your
spider.
normal weapons?
Yes.
He has
Some of
those?
us are versatile.
Well, what about your pushy push?
Make an attack.
This is a family-friendly show.
It's cocked.
Push.
Is it
E
though?
push.
Oh, with H.
As he inserts his head into the shell of the flail snail, family friendly. What was it to hit?
It's 24
To hit?
to hit.
The face.
Look at him! Look at him! Squirm, bitch.
That hits. I mean, it's just a spider. It's not like.
I go all out. Y'all should know. Where am I not?
It's not like a hook horror or anything.
We should leave Demos behind.
It
seems he can
very
handle
accurate
himself.
swing.
He's fine.
5 points of slashing and or
Oh,
piercing.
never mind, you need to
Hero's
start.
preference.
Okay.
If I come in like that with thrust, we're just like a hack.
You want a natural 20?
24.
Wait, it was
Wait.
22, but it doesn't matter.
22 to hit? Okay, doesn't matter.
Doesn't
Yeah, it hit either way. You come down on it pretty hard. It's like reeling in pain, but it's still alive.
Quit
So-
steely daning this up.
It is now Stor's turn.
Alright, so which one looks more in pain?
To you, the
Yeah.
one that has the ring around it.
I'm gonna use it.
Then that's my target. With my
Be like-
quarterstaff. 24 to hit.
Fuck me then! Okay, it hits.
So did you roll a natural 20?
No, I rolled an 18. Well,
No, wait, it was a 24.
9?
Much efficiency.
does it die? Because if
Jory.
not, I would like to kill it.
Go ahead and make your fury of blows.
It doesn't die.
Doesn't.
But
Well,
But it is really close to
let's change that with my last key point.
Or you can attack something different, let someone who doesn't have
Fuck
key
off.
points. Fine, waste your key points. But don't come crying to me when a tricycler robs come to get your face.
What? Oh no, I have luck. Never mind. It's fine. It's cocked. Fuck!
What is it?
5 plus 5, 10. 12. Sorry.
Well, I mean, you heard it,
Fuck.
If only, if only.
and that was your turn. It is
11. Yeah.
You're down,
Shit.
or are you back up?
I'm back up.
He's back up because of JR's healings.
Okay.
I'm gonna nod a token look.
You're gonna nod. You're not gonna say.
And you're gonna attack. Okay. He has risen. And you're gonna attack this guy or which one? This one.
You still my
Yes.
kill? You're gonna steal my kill. You sorry ass.
Okay. And
20.
to hit with what?
Booming blade.
Booming blade. Okay. That'll hit.
It's a 10. 13 damage.
Okay. And booming blade is just a spectral blade.
It's gonna wrap my shillelagh around with the damage.
Also, your shillelagh does extra damage, right? Is that what it is?
It does a D8 instead of the normal dice.
Oh, okay, like a D6.
Which is a
or whatever.
D6 or something.
Okay.
With the quarterstaff, I think it's like a D4. It might be D6.
Quarter
So-
times a D6. Yeah.
You come down on top of it, and as you come down on top of it, it just sort of explodes. with this thunder damage.
I look at him with the same look I give
like
Demos
spider
when he steals my
guts
kills.
and everything go everywhere. Everyone in this vicinity now is covered in spider guts. So Sarith, Demos, Gibraltar, and Store are just covered.
Hey, I'm behind 2 people.
Oh, sorry, not Demos. Castonn, Store,
Why do you get all the
Sarith.
spellcasters confused? We couldn't be further apart from each other.
Sorry, roll a d20 for me.
There's something funny about this damn cave.
About time!
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay.
Like,
You
let's
kill
just-
and you kill us all.
Cue the sad music.
And exploding
Sad
at
music. Ooh, where's my percentile dice?
I will handle the sad music.
Let's just see what's gonna happen.
Just cut that last part out and cue your music.
You turn into a potted plant. Until the start of your next turn, while a plant, you are incapacitated and have vulnerability to all damage. If you drop to 0 hit points, your pot breaks and your form reverts.
Does anyone notice that he becomes a plant instantly?
Basically, the people who would be Gibraltar and Sarith, because they're the closest. Store might probably realize that.
Okay, he just stole my kill. I look at him. The monster explodes blood in my face.
As it
and then
explodes, he turns
into
into a potted plant and falls on the ground.
Meta knowledge, I didn't know was a wild magic sorcerer.
You're not.
Thanks for letting me know, though.
You're not a magic, whatever that is.
Wild
So
magic.
are any of us
Something down here is not right.
incapacitated with laughter?
If you want to laugh, you can laugh. He is now a potted plant.
Huh?
I
So
guess
that'll be
his
shrubbery.
bark was worse than his bite.
A plant, not a tree, you idiot.
No one can hear you say
Is it
Yeah.
can he
I
speak?
can hear you say that.
No, he is a potted plant.
What kind
A
of plant?
For
He's a.
do we know for how long? I mean,
I think it was until the start of his next turn.
Does anybody have nature?
no.
Yeah, but you don't know how long he's going to be
have
a plant for.
nature.
You know what needs to be done.
Oh no! Whose turn is it?
That was.
There's still one
That was
spider.
his turn. It is now a spider's turn,
Oh god.
and it's going to be
The only spider.
the spider that has the green on it.
Wait, did it not kill the green spider?
It got close.
I thought that's what
Fuck.
exploded.
Exploded.
Oh,
thought you said
yeah. My
exploded.
bad. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
this
shit.
one exploded. That's right.
Vaporized.
I was too excited.
Okay,
I was excited that I finally got somebody.
Vaporized.
Okay, and that was this. Which guy?
Oh
Could've
my
been worse.
god!
That was this guy. Okay.
Yeah, we did read through the whole table, and it could have been very worse. Way worse than a potted fucking plant.
Damn.
Okay.
Died instantly.
Is that in the player?
Yeah. It's under
It's a
wild
sorcerer
magic.
wild magic. Whenever he
Okay.
rolls a spell.
So it's going to be.
Why is that happening?
Actually, it's not a spider's turn.
It's
It
gotta
is.
be something with the Underdark.
JR just went right. No. You just went. It is now JR's turn.
Aha. Okay, so we just got 2 spiders left.
Up, correct.
Oh.
Is this a new thing that we've been doing? Like, this isn't something just when we entered this cave, right?
What do you mean?
Where they've been rolling?
No,
They
it's
haven't
been
rolled.
throughout.
We're not going to be talking about that
Okay.
during combat.
So,
Do I always have flowers?
I don't think I can.
No, you're just like one dandelion, like a single dandelion popping out.
The
You
saddest
bring
baby
color
bird.
to everything around
Is it one of
you.
those limp ones? Kind of like,
Yes.
God dang it.
Of course it is.
You're not.
Is
It's
it
like
red?
no, it's a dandelion.
And when the
I know,
last
but he's
petal
a
falls,
tiefling.
does
Is
he
it
get
red?
stuck
I
that
guess
way?
it would be a
Red
red
dandelion.
dandelion.
Red dandelion. Okay.
Randy Lion.
I don't medically know what to do with dandelion, so I'm
Just kill this bitch. Not the dandelion.
You got. I don't think you. Well, you probably could have seen that he turned into a spider. I mean, a potted.
I assume it was a pretty big poof.
Yeah, it was poof. But I mean, you just blew up a spider right in front of you, and guts went everywhere. So there's this big, bright kaboom, and it was just guts
So,
and.
I'm not covered in spider guts.
I would say not anymore. It's like a prestidigitation thing. You
Might-
were, and then
might
you
be
turned into a
when you
potted
come
plant, and now
back,
you're
though.
clean.
The spider blood turns people into plants.
Gotta be on the bright side.
yeah, I'm gonna try to kill one of the other spiders.
All right, the one that you're in
Closest
combat
one?
with,
Yeah.
you can. Yeah, that's probably the closest one.
All right, so
I don't know.
Warhammer hand axe.
This is great. I fucking love this game so fucking much.
Okay.
Warhammer is what can I add? Strength and proficiency.
Son of a bitch.
Right. So
Son of a bitch.
22 and
22 to hit.
yeah,
Okay, that hits.
and then hand axe is 14 to hit.
Okay, both those hit.
Do I add anything to Warhammer?
Strength.
You add your strength to the one on your on hand, and the
Just-
one on your
just
off
strength.
hand you don't add anything to.
Okay, so I got an 8 and a 5.
So 13 total?
Yep.
Okay. As you come down with your war axe, you hurt it a lot. As you come in with your, what's your other weapon?
Hand axe.
Hand axe. Well, war is you a hammer?
Warhammer.
Hammer.
Hand
Sorry.
axe.
That's why I was confused. You smacked its head with your hammer, and you stabbed it right in its, like, side with your axe, like the pointy bit of your axe, as it crippled and died.
Oh my god.
Yeah!
Yay!
Damn.
Couldn't get worse, John.
Okay, there is one left. And it is now Rika's turn.
Do I have enough movement to get? I don't think I have enough.
You got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. About.
Okay, I'll move to that spider and
Steal his kill.
steal his kill.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
This one looks like it hasn't
Teamwork.
even taken much damage.
Now that wasn't called for.
16.
To hit, it
Yeah.
hits.
Slice and dice.
12.
Damage?
Yeah.
Okay. It's still up, but it's
I'll
not up for
use
long.
Action surge to hit it again.
Okay, roll for us.
Can't wait till we get our extra attacks.
That doesn't hit. Never mind.
Okay. That was your turn.
Yep.
It is that spider's turn, actually, now, and it's going to attack you
No.
since you pissed it off.
Careful, Rika, it'll turn you into a plant.
Lasso the plant.
I mean, I don't know that yet.
And throw it.
Yes!
Oh no! Whoa, it's a lot of dice.
It's only 2.
Okay. Sounds like a lot.
2d12.
2d12.
You
2d24s.
take 8 piercing damage
Ah.
and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Hold on. 6.
Okay, well you fail that one. So you take an additional
You're wearing your ring, Rika.
8
Yeah.
8 poison damage.
Crap.
God.
Don't be hating my gaudy rings, Castonn plant.
I hate your jokes.
Castonn bean.
And you are paralyzed.
Okay.
Rika's down.
Are you down?
No.
Okay.
She's just paralyzed.
Paralyzed.
I had full health when it attacked.
Okay.
It is now Gibraltar's turn. Gibraltar's turn. You are
How
in
far away is the potted plant from me?
about 10 feet.
And how far away is the spider?
About 10 feet. You're smack in the middle of these two.
Okay, I want to go grab the potted plant and then turn around and smash it into the spider.
Okay.
What? What does that do?
He technically has tavern brawlers. He's
I have tavern brawler, so I'm proficient with improvised weapons.
What about teammates?
Improvised teammates.
Oh fuck! You may have just killed him.
He'll come back.
He just said.
Really?
If the pot breaks, he just reverts.
Yeah, but y'all don't know that.
But we don't know.
Oh,
You said that.
I didn't
I
know
know,
that.
but y'all don't know that. Y'all don't know that he's not going to turn back into it.
You shouldn't say stuff like that.
Sorry.
Oh, look, a weapon!
So as you go,
So Gibraltar.
We
he's
look in
smart
horror
enough to know
as he
that-
takes our friend.
Fuck you, spider! Use your bonus action to pick up the pot. You look at it.
A single drop
This
of
will make a
dew,
great weapon.
This is nothing more than a bludgeoning device.
And you turn around. Now, do you want to walk towards the spider? Or do you
Chuck
want
it.
I want to get
Stunt her while you're like.
Well, Maddie takes it in 2 hands and
Okay. So as you're doing this,
God! You hear a very small scream.
Stool looks up at you and is like scared as shit. Stool's just like that. He's not happy.
Why is he not happy?
He
He's
ain't
never seen
he ain't never seen a plant before, and you just murdered it. Not a surface plant.
Oh.
So roll an
no.
attack.
Y'all are gonna have to have a
Be fine,
conversation after this.
Stool. Plus what?
Your strength plus your
I don't know how you
proficiency.
kill a man with a potted plant.
Duergar.
This sure can be done.
15 hits the spider.
Yeah!
Now roll for damage.
What do I roll for damage?
Oh
wait,
what is your
What's improvised?
improvised weapon skill?
I
like
think
a
it's a
D4?
D4.
I want to say Tavern Brawler is a D4.
Barbarian?
Yeah, a D4.
It says your unarmed strikes uses it.
Yeah, D4.
Wait a second.
Oh.
Improvised weapon's going to be on the.
Insert Steve Harvey meme walking around aimlessly here.
Improvised weapons.
What'd you say?
It's
What'd you
1d4 damage. The DM assigns the damage type. And then
Bludgeoning.
it also deals 1d4 damage if it's thrown, too. So it deals twice as much as
So
thrown.
2d4s
And I've
guess,
got
right?
advantage
Plus his strength.
plus your strength.
because I'm proficient with them, right?
Yes.
Proficient with the potted plants that are secretly
Double threes. So that's
7, 8, 9.
9.
Okay. So as you
Please
pick
kill
up-
it with this.
As you pick up the plant,
Call it by its name.
as you pick up,
There's a little flower just starts trembling.
it's not sentient. It doesn't know it's being picked up.
I want to
don't
name
know.
this plant. I want to call it Castionus demises.
As you pick it up and you come right over to the spider's back, you throw it on its head, and as you throw it, it hits the spider in the head, and the second that the pot breaks, Castonn pops out, and you take 9 points of damage,
Whoa!
and the spider dies.
Now, do I?
Wait, you're unconscious again, aren't you?
I assume.
No.
Oh.
I assume that I see Gibraltar bring a plant that I don't know where he got.
Yeah, the plant's just a small little plant.
Throws it down and then pops
The
Castonn.
second I hit it, I take the damage, right?
Yeah, because you're being
Would
thrown
you
by
say that I
him.
killed this thing?
Yes.
I would say that the action that created this particular incident.
Did it die before or after he turned back into him?
Basically, this is how I see it in my head. You throw a plant. As soon as the plant hit the spider, it knocked the spider unconscious. It's like, holy
I
shit.
turned into a human.
And he turned into a human and squashed the rest of it. So it was teamwork,
So I gained temporary hit points.
So he's the murderer, not me.
basically.
He wants to gain temporary hit points for killing it unknowingly.
Yeah, okay. Fine.
Can we high five under the
cannot
table? We
believe
wanna do
this
it
shit.
on top.
Right there.
What a fucking...
It could have been anything else, but it was a potted plant. I wanted you to cast Fireball on yourself, but it wasn't.
I'm gonna sit up and say, "By God!"
You are now out of initiation.
I want to roll
I'm confused.
to
as
see
crap.
why we're having to roll while we're in combat. Figure it out.
Arcana, yeah. Anybody
roll magic
proficient in Arcana? Anybody
No,
proficient
now
in
you can't metagame like that.
Oh.
You can't say, I want to know why we have to roll.
Okay,
Because
so-
you
okay.
don't technically roll. You roll for me
Yeah.
out of the game. So the only one who can actually ask that
You know what
question
we
is
need.
him.
I mean, we all know he turned into a plant.
He knows he turned into a plant. But now, y'all can probably see that he turned into a plant. But now y'all can't ask the question,
Okay.
why don't you... I
What
mean,
about this? What about this? What if we do... What the fuck just happened to you?
Basically. Okay, start that conversation.
From my angle, Gibraltar came up with the plant.
I...
Somehow.
No. Just spider blood sprayed in our faces. And then this man, Castonn, turned into a fucking plant right before my eyes.
We have to do something called scientific process. I want to scoop up some of the spider blood and throw it in Gaston's face again.
Okay, as you do
Well, not
that,
on his face, but like on his chest.
as you do that, nothing happens.
That's not the case.
And I'm pissed.
I'm sorry, but we have to make sure.
Do you know what happened?
We can't have people
Do you have
turning into-
medicine?
I hit the spider. The spider
You
exploded.
can roll medicine.
And then I landed on another spider, and it exploded.
What did you... What,
Does he-
what did
does
you
he-
hide? What did you hit with?
Get any sort of information? Does he go blank when he was a plant?
I would say he has no memory while he was in plant form.
Okay.
Basically, what happened in his point of view is he's sitting there. He was
Shillelaghs.
attacking a spider. As soon as he attacked the spider exploded. No memory. He wakes up on top of a different spider. Basically, to him, that's how quickly it happened.
He teleported.
Yeah.
Basically, to him, it's just like, how the shit did I end up on top of this spider? How did
Okay.
my fat ass?
Oh, so
crush
he
this
doesn't even know
spider's
he's a
head?
plant.
You were
No.
a plant in a pot. Gibraltar smashed you on this spider down here, killing it.
Seemed like a good idea to take.
It killed him?
Yes.
You
killed him, yes. You are a
job.
murderer. You killed the spider. Good job.
Good job.
Yes.
We gotta watch what happened for that.
I don't know what happened.
There's something fucking weird going on in this
It wasn't the
cave.
spider blood. We just tested that.
Do you know why this? Would we know why this would be happening?
Can I roll a medicine to see if I can determine anything?
Go ahead and roll. Okay, medicine to determine why he turned into a plant.
To determine if he has some symptom that would have caused this.
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I've been in the Underdark, not this one, Northern Underdark. Have I ever experienced anything like this before?
He suffers from chlorophilia.
I got a 21.
To determine if he has any ailments after the fact, correct?
Or that could have caused it.
Could have caused this. You check him up and down as a physician of dwarves and
Two fingers
humanoids. You determine that how the shit did this happen? He is a perfectly good, healthy
Specimen.
tiefling man.
Would you say that whenever I turned into a plant that I felt magic? Did I feel something affecting me?
Well, the last thing you did was use magic.
I would say you
Yes,
did,
like
but you
magic.
are unsure if it was you or if it was something else.
So I can't tell the difference between my own magic directed somewhere else and other magic hitting me.
Unless there's magic all around you. Miracles
can he
happen
do that?
every
Can
day.
he-
Magnets, how do they work? Got him! I got him! I don't even care!
Edit that out.
Don't edit it
won't
out.
even be
Leave
in
it in there!
It's not
Leave it in there!
Anyway, would he be able to check now, knowing that he used magic and then he turned into a plant? Would he be able to, like, maybe make a check of some sort?
What would he try to check for? Like,
I don't have
specifically?
anything to chase it with.
Do you feel any magic around here that would have done that to you?
This voice in my head said there's magic everywhere.
Can I incite that?
Go ahead.
There's
Incite
something funny about this damn cave.
Please roll high so I know if I'm lying.
10.
He's
With the talk of there being magic everywhere, I want to do an Arcana check for.
Who said there was magic everywhere?
I did.
Literally just they said it.
I said,
Yeah,
is
he's using meta knowledge that I said that there was magic everywhere.
Alright, good
All
point,
I'm
you're
saying
fine.
is it magic everywhere? Where do y'all get y'all?
Maybe stop quoting the Zen Clown Posse.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
All right.
It's my curse. I have to bear this.
Well, I'm gonna say
You're the one that told me not to tell him that there's no such thing as a clown posse.
Maybe you shouldn't
Not
use your
insane.
staff anymore.
it's not that. It's just a normal stick. There's nothing wrong with
It's
this.
the
It
damn
turns
cave.
into a fucking car
It's
staff
the
when you
damn
want it
cave.
to.
There's something wrong with this cave. We need to leave.
Aye.
So
I say we get the fuck out of this
last thing
cave.
I remember doing is using magic,
Yes.
and then you don't know.
Let's leave the cave.
Yes.
But you became a plant.
There's spiders.
Yes.
There's
So-
fucking hook horrors.
Okay, so y'all are leaving?
I say we
We're
get the
very
fuck out of this
nice
cave.
Um,
Oh wait, no, we
check
need to
the
finish our
spiders.
rest. We need to finish our rest.
Who can sleep after this?
Okay.
I can't.
I was gonna ask if y'all were leaving.
We
And I
need
was
to
gonna be like,
finish our rest.
bamboozled again. Y'all finishing y'all's rest? Y'all can if y'all want to.
I think we oughta. I
Yeah.
think we
I'm
cleared out
gonna
the
wait.
spiders.
I'm gonna check out the spiders while all them people are sleeping.
Oh no, Rick is down. Rick is back up.
And
I was
who's?
like asleep.
Yeah, I need to go back for a long or short rest or
So
long rest.
who
or
wants
whatever.
to
Need to use the sleep.
sleep and who wants to not sleep?
I think Demos was gonna take third watch, right?
Yeah, I'm up anyways. It's my turn to watch.
I'm gonna make use of the sleep.
I didn't take any hit points that turn.
And when we wake up, this will be a new day, right?
Correct.
I also wanted to keep an eye up top in case of any more descending spiders.
Fair enough.
Ones with dwarfs on top.
See, I went back and forth and looked.
See, I think it's a great idea.
Look
I think
up.
We should just next big spider we see, we just rope it, get JR to ride it,
Oh shit, that would be cool.
Ride it
We
and
could
ride
roll.
that bitch into the
Train
sun.
it.
As we're talking about this, I drift off into sleep. I need some sleep.
battle spiders.
Okay, so who's taking first watch?
I think we're just gonna finish our
Finish the
original,
third watch.
so it's gonna
Right.
be me, and then
So
we're
it'll
gonna
be
get
him.
up.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm gonna be searching some spiders.
Cool.
So just a short rest.
Well, it would be a continuation of your long rest.
It just took time killing those things, and then we
Yeah,
had to sleep.
I would
extra
say it
long.
probably took about 30 minutes or so trying to kill those spiders.
It's a long time to spend killing spiders.
They're fucking big.
Investigation or perception?
Wait, 30 minutes?
Yeah,
How
probably.
many rounds was that?
Oh,
Well, probably less than that. It wasn't. I guess. I mean, at max 30 minutes. It wasn't like it took y'all several hours to kill those
Not like
spiders.
that.
Right,
Flail
okay.
tail.
Okay.
Snail.
Go ahead and roll a perception check to see
Let me tell it,
what you
Pokemon.
can find.
Something like that. 19.
A 19. Okay. You hear some noise coming off the way that you were heading in before these spiders happened.
So, continuing our path.
Continuing on your path. You don't know what it is, but that's sort of where you hear it coming from. This area is really big, so
it's echoey.
It's less echoey. Like the tighter it is, like the more claustrophobic it is, and the noises. But this one is sort of big, and there's chambers coming off, and you can sort of pinpoint, like the chamber that y'all were going to continue down. It's coming from that direction.
Okay. I also want to search the spiders.
Okay.
Valuable bits like mandibles, poison.
Well, let me see where my book at. I don't think I left that other book.
Loot board.
Oh, went to sleep. You're asleep, so shut up.
We can say that you can probably get maybe you don't have any vials.
I mean, you true.
So
You speak the true.
You speak the truth.
you speak the true. We're gonna make it more. So I mean, if you had vials, you could probably collect some sort of poison off these spiders. That'd be the only thing that they would have. Everything else is useless. You can't eat the meat. The ones that are there are just either destroyed or non-existent.
Yet.
Okay.
Alright then.
So that was. It's now morning time. We'll just say that. It's morning time now. Dump. It's been probably about an hour since you heard those noises. So you wake everybody up.
I heard noises going down this path. Because you said there's multiple.
Yeah, it basically is like 2 or 3 different other directions that y'all could head, but the one that y'all were going to head down before the spiders would come, that's where the noise is.
Did it sound malice or just?
It
like
just
noise?
sounded like talking. Like maybe you could understand it if it wasn't as echoey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounded like talking coming down this tunnel.
Sounded like talking.
That's never good.
I could check up there if you want me to. I could run up.
Why are you asking me?
I just could do it.
How about we don't split up the party?
Okay.
How about we avoid the talking voices?
Do we need to assign a leader, for this group?
I always pictured myself as
Really, I think everyone else kind of pictured you as the babysitter.
I'm babysitting y'all.
Dump.
We could just continue the way we were doing before.
So you just want to go straight down the path? Like, if you ask the NPCs, Seraph is just like, lots of things are down here. You're going to run into everything.
Already
Weird
ran into
shit,
things.
like snails and
How far?
and
are
spiders in the same session. Oh my god!
We? How far are we
Uh,
from the town?
From the town? Probably
Sarah.
by this day, it's probably about 3 days.
Okay.
Do we need to mark off our rations?
Yeah, y'all have 1 day's worth of rations
rations.
left.
No. I say we eat the dwarf.
Who else are we going to eat? Because that's not going to fill it.
They're kind of gamey.
Did you? Okay.
Okay, so y'all are continuing. All people
Get
back
the
to where
kid in
they
a
sort of
shell.
were.
Tiefling.
You were back here. You were over here. Stu was over here. You were on this side,
I'm in the back.
and you was in the
I'd
back.
imagine that one of the first things I saw when I popped up on the dead spider was Gibraltar looking angry and then Stool just looking absolutely terrified on his shoulder.
Yeah, the blood from the hook horror from the nose is still spreading because no one took the time to clean Stool off, and it's sort of like seeped into him, so it looks like camouflage now. It's like almost black.
Like Rambo?
Like what? Like Rambo.
Rambo.
Just like Rambo. They drew first blood.
Is he
Except
into
it's
it
like,
or is he
"Oh,
not
they
into
drew
it?"
first blood! Jesus! Stills don't believe in messiahs like that because they're myconids.
He's a
Okay.
pretty fun guy, though.
He's a pretty cool dude until he dies in chapter 12.
Oh.
He doesn't die. Da-dum-dum! Just trying to
We
find
don't know
himself.
if he dies or not.
Hey, we're still cool, right, Stool?
Still's just like, if he had thumbs, he would give you 2 thumbs up.
Okay.
But he doesn't.
I know I used that plant to kill a spider, but it
He-
wasn't really a plant.
He was more excited to actually see a plant.
Oh.
He didn't know who it was. He's just like, holy shit, it's a plant. What the hell is this? It's like me, but greener. And then you went and smashed it, and you're just, that's
One
what.
day I'll take you to see my garden on the seaside. Where I
He's talking
grow
about
big
the
plants.
implication.
I love
The
this
implication.
relationship.
Tyler's boat, Gibraltar's boat's called the implication.
I love it.
Hey, I was thinking, Stu,
That's
perhaps if
always
we come
sunny.
across another mushroom, I can graft it onto your arm to give you arms that can articulate.
Don't.
And then you call Store a monster.
I'm trying to give him a helping hand.
You leave
Okay,
Jory alone.
as y'all are traveling down here, the noises are getting a little bit louder. Everyone roll a perception check to see if y'all can pinpoint where the noises are coming from.
15.
18.
8.
Perception?
Yes, sir.
21. I'm gonna roll
7.
one for dwarf. I'm gonna
North
perception. No. Oh, this is actually pretty good. He might be even better than me.
21 was the highest, correct?
23 for a token bloke.
Oh.
Yeah.
Toki blokey.
He knows.
Okay.
all.
Well,
Hell yeah.
you can sort of determine. He and Castonn can
I'm
sort
not
of.
like a 20-something.
He and Castonn and Demos.
Cast on.
Anybody who made above a 15 can sort of determine.
Not a
what-
15.
What's happening?
What?
15 and above or 15
15 and
below?
above.
Okay.
Like right at a 15 and above determines that the noise is sort of coming from like the left of the party. Like if you're marching this way, the way that you are, it would be where I guess where that camera thing is. Y'all want to what? You can
Sure,
tell
let's
that it's
go.
about X amount of rounds away from you.
Why is everybody stopping?
It's pretty close.
Do you not hear the talking of that?
Huh? Oh.
Can we determine what kind of talking it is yet, or is still more?
With your perception check at 21, you can probably determine that it's undercommon.
do I hear anything? Like, do I?
It's mumbly.
Words?
Undercommon.
It's mumbly, but you can understand like the dialect.
Okay.
It's like if two people speaking English or whatever and 45 feet apart in the same house, it's like you can't hear. What? It's supper time. What? Like that.
Keep moving. Deal with it when we get there. I'm speaking
I say so.
undercommon, but
I don't know why you're looking at me. I didn't even hear it at first.
There's people speaking undercommon.
That's fine.
Up there to the left.
Should we go talk? Should we go check it
We'll
out?
kill that
What should we
bridge
do?
when we get to it.
Okay.
Burn, kill.
Person.
All you can determine with your check is that it looks like a dwarf, but darker. And about that time,
Like grayish.
Yeah.
about with white hair, you see another one pop by, and you see another one pop by, and you see another one
Oh shit.
pop by.
Badoop.
Are they like looking at us or just like walking by?
They're looking at you. They're coming straight at you,
Why you mixing with food?
and then
Hostily?
no.
Hostily.
Hostily.
Are they hostile?
Hey,
Sorry.
I'm just kidding.
So they're babbling on, and the only one who can understand them right now would be this jackass.
Sarah.
I can trade with them. I'm able to trade, but that's
Sarah
about
also
it.
understands them too, correct?
Sarah,
The only one that
I believe Sarah could.
Can I hear
know.
them?
Take it back. Most of the NPCs can understand these guys. That's what I meant to say. You can't. All the NPCs can.
What are they saying?
Basically,
Can I
like,
hear them?
did it come this way? Yeah, you can. Everyone can hear them talk,
Yeah, I
but
speak
only he can
Undercommon.
understand them. Say what?
You do?
I speak undercommon.
You do?
Yeah, it's written on my thing.
Okay. Okay. Well then, I'm sorry. I think that was one of the things we did the first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you,
Checks out.
then you understand them too.
Yeah.
And basically, they're asking, did it? You know,
Are
it
they
came
asking
to-
amongst themselves or they're
No,
like, hey,
they're sort of talking to you in like a friendly jet. Hey, you know,
I
did
want
it
to
come
kind
this
of
way?
come up,
Yeah.
come to the front and talk to them. I was like, did what come this way?
And they sort of look back. They look through your party, like, there it is. There it is. That's the thing we've been hunting. The flail snail.
I was about to
fuck.
point to my dwarf friend. That's it. That's a joke. It's a
Okay.
service.
God.
Where'd y'all kill it from?
Back that way.
We've been hunting this thing for 3 days.
Oh, we just
For
kind of
3 days we've been hunting this
stumbled
thing.
upon it and, turned it into mincemeat.
Well, they are pretty adversary creatures to even take on, let alone survive. Did you lose any members?
You will not believe what they did to get it down, though. I just gotta look at you.
And then this guy is intrigued and he wants to know the story of how this thing died.
Well, you see, after our good friend here, Captain Gibraltar, stuck his hand inside it to pull an eye out.
Oh, yeah?
We eventually got most of its eyes cut off.
That's how you kill them. Mostly.
Ted
You can kill them
went in,
other ways, but
Ted
that's the
went
number
in.
one way.
He went in with it,
Inside of it?
inside the shell.
No shit.
I know no fear.
No fear from this man.
Well, I mean, he is a dwarf.
Exactly, very bold. So, once it's inside a shell, he came out, things happened. It started screeching unbearably.
That's what they do.
So
Especially in pain.
we made it quiet with a spell.
Magic users.
Yes.
Mm.
So then we had Captain Gibraltar and this fine lady Rika here tip it over with the help of...
So, Gibraltar, Rika,
Yes.
He's taking notes and I don't like it.
They tipped it over, and he went inside and slashed it to pieces.
inside. And what's your name, sir?
Who's asking?
Oh, Norin Diamond Elf.
Diamond Elf. Oh, yes, of the Norwegian Diamond Elves.
No.
Oh, must be a different clan.
Aye. And
name's-
these are my companions, Yentumel, Fire, and Bell Falcon.
Fuck you. What were they again?
Hold on a second.
Just give me a general. I don't need to spell it right. Just general.
Hold on. From
Yin?
the beginning, it's from... He's looking for people
Okay.
from...
The one that's talking to you is this fella right here.
Norin.
The one with the big old beard.
Norin Denendelf.
His name is Norin Diamond Elf.
Diamond Elf.
Not Elf.
Diamond Delf.
Delf. Delf with an L-E-A-T-H. Delf. His buddy, I guess this one right here, it doesn't really matter, but this guy right here, to him, is going to be named Yin Tumal. You want their last names?
No, fuck it.
Okay. His name is Yin Tumal Underfoe. The guy holding the staff is going to be Trafire Wormsbane. And the guy
Hold on.
holding the stone,
Fire Wormsbane.
Wormsbane.
Wormsbane!
Wormsman.
And
Wormsworth. And the guy sort of sneaking up is Bell Falcon Torgasate.
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 Bell Falcon
Torgasate.
Torgasate.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, dwarf names are hard. Duergar
I
names.
kind of motion towards
Turgadur.
the barbarian and go, do you think that we could have little spars, or is I don't want to use him.
He just does it whenever he does it.
Stool.
Yeah, Stool's the one.
Okay, sort of as he's noticed that you're talking to him, he sort of
He's our
shakes a
fucking
little bit.
translator. I don't know what else to
And
do.
yeah, and he spreads spores, so now y'all can all talk amongst each
And
other.
that doesn't freak him out.
Thank
does
you,
it?
Stuart.
Nope. They're sort of used to. They know
You're a
how
mighty
myconians
fine
work.
pal, Stuart.
What's going on?
These
Oh.
men... I'm sorry, I was explaining to my... He doesn't speak the language down here.
Fair enough.
Sorry.
He's from the surface world.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
They were chasing the flail
The
snail.
I see that you killed the flail snail.
They've
We've been
chasing
hunting that for 3 days.
Oh, 3 days, huh?
Not 3 days, 3 days.
Aye. So, you maybe want to work a little deal?
Are you interested in a purchase in our shell?
Well, being hunters ourselves, we were in it for the fight, but I bet you if we bring back the shell and whatever else that you might have on it, we'll pay you for your deeds a handsome amount. But like I said, it's for us, it's the thrill of the hunt. If we bring back this shell, we can get some money out of it, but we're gonna use it as a trophy,
Aye, okay.
and instead of what you
How
can
much
use it for.
money would you get out of it? How much money would you be willing to buy it for?
Okay. He sort of looks over at his companions, and he says, Xanafer! And Xanafer comes up in the rear.
Xanafer? Who's Xanafer?
What the hell is
He's
that?
driving a spider.
Told you could do that.
What the fuck?
She knows.
And he introduces himself to as Xanafer Runehouse.
Is he like the one in charge?
He's riding a
You
fucking
can
spider.
assume that this guy might be the one in charge. And Xanafer looks at it and is like, well, we'll have to inspect it.
That's fine.
Make sure there's no nicks. We can't have a trophy that's, for lack of better words, messed up.
Wouldn't you agree that a damaged trophy is all the more telling of a story?
Well, when it comes to flail snails, the prettier the shell, the prettier the trophy.
I will have you know it was dazzling colors at one point.
These things are quite peculiar with their anti-magic shell that they possess. So, can we look at it?
Right at this point, I want to turn to Sereth and ask, what would be a fair price that we could fetch for one of these?
As a whisper?
Yes,
As a whisper. Okay. Sarah
That's
sort of
loud enough for him to hear.
Yeah, I know.
Sarah sort of looks at you, and without dropping a beat, he's just like, well, it depends. Are you going to split the wealth amongst everyone?
That's the plan.
What I meant was as a base price for the shell.
Well, to me, it's worthless.
But you said it was valuable, did you not?
It's valuable. Its value far surpasses just monetary value.
So you've never actually sold one before?
No.
You can make things out of it, I think.
Anti-magic armor.
Makes sense.
So unless you're gonna sort of haggle with your own party members, because Jim Jar probably wants in on this shit too.
Yeah, I
I
forgot.
say don't get rid of it.
Yeah, so
Don't
we can
sell
get
it.
rid of
It's too valuable
No,
to sell.
I see what you're saying.
Let's hear it out first.
It's too
Yeah,
valuable to
What
sell.
can-
Let's let you look at it. See what you
Let's
think.
look at it.
Inspection. I'm gonna kind of keep my eye on them.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to do this.
We'll
thing.
say that for practicality's sake, y'all sort of come on this side of it. You know, we'll step away a little bit. You'll sort of like
I'd like to stand like a little bit back
like this.
towards me. Towards me.
Oh, okay, this way.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put you right there.
Excuse me,
And
sir. You said it was anti-magic.
yes.
Does it have that effect constantly?
Well, one of the reasons why this is valuable is it maintains that property, even if the snail's not in it.
Even if the snail is dead.
Yes.
So as you're dragging this thing around with you, it maintains an anti-magical property.
Correct.
So like it
That's-
deflects
Say-
magic.
Could it
That's-
turn a spellcaster, say, into a potted plant, maybe?
That I do not know. It doesn't contain property to do that I know of.
What's the strangest thing you've ever seen happen?
The strangest thing I've ever seen happen before. I've seen a lot of shit.
Did you see
I like this
anyone
guy.
turn into a potted plant?
I've never seen that happen before at all.
But stranger things than that?
Strange? Probably not. I seen a drow impel another drow with a fork.
Oh, okay. There we go. I was like, oh.
So, make your inspection.
Okay. As Norarin, the guy with the beard, looks it over, he sort of looks back at Xanafer and is just like, it's a pretty good shape. It's a pretty good shape.
Okay.
The payment is fair.
Now hold up.
So.
What would you pay for such a shell?
Well, now this is Xanafer.
Spider-Man.
Xanafer?
Spider-Man,
Yeah,
Xanafer.
Okay.
Spider-Man. Peter Parker.
He's just like, well, a shell of this size and of this condition, 500 gold.
I want to inside him.
Go
See if
ahead.
he's holding out. 11.
Okay.
Why do we keep you around?
Bitch, I'm good on a pinch sometimes.
18.
You sort of see that you think he's telling the truth. You sort of feel like Not that that's a super low ball number, but it could definitely be higher.
Do I know like how much higher?
You do not know.
Seems fair to me. I mean,
What would you use it for? As a trophy, is what you were saying.
We would use it as a trophy. Some people use it to make armor. I've heard stories of crushing up the shell itself and making robes out of it.
Oh, and would they maintain the?
Oh, definitely, definitely for a while.
And then it goes to shells.
It might not. It depends on who crafts the magic item. Who uses the actual raw materials.
where are you from?
Oh, we're from Gracklestew.
I want to insight that too.
How far is that from?
Oh, from y'all?
From here.
It'll probably be
It's on the coast, is it not?
13 to insight.
Hopefully no.
it's about 13 to, well, he's telling the truth.
Yeah.
It's about 21 days away.
But
Shite.
we would make most of that on a boat, yes?
Make what on the boat?
Most of the trip to Grapplestew if we wanted to go.
You can. We decided to stay away from the Dark Lake.
Do you perhaps have a map, an extra one with you?
We do not.
You don't.
I have a map.
We know these passages pretty well.
Any reason why you chose to stay away from the Dark Lake?
It's treacherous, to say the least.
How so?
They call it the Dark Lake
Could
for a reason.
Could a skilled mariner navigate it?
Definitely.
What about two?
All right.
No,
You said
Who wanted to
500
go to Gracklestew? That was Bibido, right? Boopido? Boopido?
Boopido.
You
Has he been helping us at all? Has he been doing anything for us?
I've sort of put the NPCs in a non-combatant form,
Right.
so they don't all die.
Let them do what they want, but I want to sneak over to Boopido after that.
Okay, fair enough.
So you wanted 500 for the show.
Yes.
What about the flails? I think
Y'all have the flails?
We had it at 2, I think.
2 flails. Who had them?
I wasn't sure. I was off.
Well, we'd have
What
to
was
inspect the flails to give you a good price on those.
Who had the flails?
It was Token Blook, I think.
Bring out one of the flails.
Okay. So I take out a flail. Okay. And Norin sees you do that, and he comes over to you.
If memory serves, they were of this quality, both of them.
Okay.
The other was withered and kind of.
The other 3 that we left on him, yeah, they weren't doing good.
So how many do y'all have? As he sort of looks over at this flail. Did you hand him the big one or the
What do you think
small
What do you think about it?
I hand him one of the smaller ones
Okay.
and I tell him one's that size and one's bigger. We've got 3 of them all together.
Okay, 3 of them all together. And he sort of looks at him and is just like, we can probably do 50 for the small ones, 50 gold apiece for the small ones, and 75 for the big one. Plus the 500 for the shell.
Is there anything you're offering besides gold?
Well, we only have enough rations to make it back for us.
And where y'all headed back to?
Gracklestew.
You're going to carry this thing all the way back home.
Who's gonna stop us?
That just seems like awfully a long way.
Well, it's worth a lot.
That's the price you pay.
I rolled a 22 on insight
To see
to see about the pricing on the
everything?
No, his tentacle things, the tendrils.
Well, I mean, pricing on the dead animal parts is. You can tell that it's pretty high. It's like that's a pretty decent price just to pay for.
Do those
Dead animal
wither?
parts.
Will they like?
If you preserve them quickly enough, within 2 weeks' time, they will last for a lifetime.
Okay.
Let us confer with our group and decide the best course of action.
Fair enough.
And you're saying you don't have anything other than gold? No items with particular qualities?
We come here to hunt. On the off chance that we have to offer anything, it's not with our weapons or armor, it's with the money.
How the fuck is you riding a spider?
About the time you say that, you can tell that the spider's pretty angsty with you, particularly. It doesn't do anything because it's sort of a tame spider, so it doesn't like rush you or anything, but you can tell that it's sort of like looking at you with like half of its eyes.
Do these spiders perhaps have any enemies. Favorite meals, perhaps?
Oh, Bessie?
Bessie.
No, she's humble.
Maybe not yours, but just in general. Do they?
Well, I can tell that your surface dwellers are just lost down here. And you don't know much about anything that goes on down here. The spiders, they more than likely work for Loth.
The spider goddess.
The spider
Spider
goddess.
Hive mind.
Goddess.
Alright, we're getting off subject, group. Sell the snails pieces. Yes or no?
If we don't preserve them within like 2 weeks, we're gonna lose them anyway.
Or we can make it to Sloopy Doop within that time.
I know.
We can get more for the shell.
About this time, Jim Jar sort of starts. Y'all are talking amongst yourselves, and you're all in a big huddle. And Jim Jar pushes himself underneath, and he's just like, "I think we can get more from that snail."
I was thinking the same thing, but first we need to see how we're gonna split it up.
See, yes. I'm gonna need a portion of it.
And what exactly did you do?
What exactly did you do?
I shot a bolt at it.
You shot a bolt at it.
Yes, I did.
I saw a dwarf crawl half his ass into it and stabbed it, and when it came out, it was covered in blood.
Look,
you
you
saw.
two. When I was on a boat, we split everything.
Hey.
Okay. Now, the captain did get more, but as I see it, we're all kind of just stuck down here.
always gets more.
About this time, some of the NPCs speak up. The human male doesn't want any money. Shushar doesn't want any money. The Darrow wants in. The Quaggoth
Prince deserves.
he would want some. So the Quaggoth, the Darrow, the Cracked Rock, he doesn't want any.
No.
None of the kids want any.
None of the kids?
The way I see it,
Two.
everyone should get to
And
share,
and-
but ones who risk their life should get a slightly bigger share.
We can determine later who gets a bigger share.
Do you think that you could get us a bigger share?
Jim Jar,
If-
what do you think the
yeah.
shell is worth?
What do you think it's worth?
Well, I have seen one of these go on market, the black market, and it was way higher than 500 gold.
Why does it have to be black?
Disregard that, Jim Jar. How much was it?
It was in the 2,500 gold range.
Wow.
And is there such a market in Sloopy Doop?
I've never been to Sloopy Doop. In Bliggenstone there is, but that's far away. Well, it depends on how much money they have on them. And
All
it's
right,
sold
say-
low.
I
So-
say, at the very least, we sell the snail tail, the flails. We keep the shell and try and get a better profit.
Last resort.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go up there and talk to him.
That's my
Okay.
opinion.
Yeah, no. I agree. I think we should. You said that we should save
Sell
it.
the flails.
Or sell the
keep
flails.
the shell.
Keep the shells.
I'll walk up to him. I can-
Have you made a decision yet?
Yes, we will definitely sell you the flails for the arranged price. However, I do feel like the shell is worth quite a bit more.
You were talking to that deep gnome, weren't you?
No, the deep gnome was talking to us.
Defeats the purpose, regardless.
We don't listen to him.
Regardless.
We know he's trouble.
Deep gnomes are shifty, to say the least.
Racist down here. It's just the south down here.
The best we can do on this shell right now would be 1,250 gold.
Sounds good to me.
I mean, that sounds a bit more fair, but the best you can do right now. What if we're going to have to make a trip to
Bliggenstone.
we're gonna have to make a trip to Gracklestew.
That's 21 days away.
Yes, but we'll get there eventually.
With a party your size, that would take twice as long.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Eventually, can we make an agreement for more once we get there?
Probably not.
Probably not.
We're looking to take it home right now.
Yes, I mean,
If we go on a hunting trip and we're gone for 30 days and we come back in 21 days and we have nothing, we have failed.
yes, but I assume you work for someone, correct?
We work for ourselves.
You just want a trophy for yourselves.
hang it up in our bar.
So you own a bar.
Aye.
So tell the current person that will be at the bar that we'll be by to collect some more money.
We don't want to wait that long.
We'll let you take it now.
Upon our good word. And yours.
So, you let us have this now. And we give you
For $12.50.
$12.50. And then we give you more later?
Yes.
No. That's a horrible idea.
Can I roll to persuade?
Go ahead.
1,250 gold is 1,250 more gold than we have right now.
Or if we can get... Is that all they had, is what they said?
He said that's all they have now.
That's all they were willing to
That
do.
we, yeah, I got you.
I say we just sell the flail snail tails to get us money
You're not the one that has to drag that goddamn thing
I'm
all
sorry.
over
For
the
a persuasion.
I'm not the
Yes,
one
His
my
charisma's
time.
fucking
Now,
high.
to persuade him for a higher amount, or persuade him to give, because
We
it
just
would
want
be
more
it would be a
altogether.
higher amount technically, but it would be upon
This would
arrival
be the
to
max.
Grackle's
Oh, okay.
That's what you're saying, right? So as soon as y'all go to Grackle's
Yes.
y'all would go to the bar
Say-
and then retrieve more money.
So
We
we
know-
would take the 1250
We know
now.
12.50 is all that you can spare at this current point, but
See if you can get more now, and then we won't have to go to Grackle's. We have to go there anyway. But I don't want to have y'all carry a shell everywhere.
that's what I'm giving
No,
you.
they're taking it
They're
now.
taking it.
Okay,
We
so
will give it to you for 12.50 now, but upon us coming into Grackle Stew, we will go to your bar.
What is the
And
name of
collect
your
your
bar, by the way? The name of my bar? Yes.
this is the guy on the spider.
The name of my bar is called the Xanafer 5.
I love that name. I do want to insight check to see if he actually has a bar.
Go ahead.
Really good. 20 not natural.
You tell it he's telling the truth. He has a bar named the Xanaver 5.
So, do we have a deal then? 12.50 now and 7.50 upon our arrival.
750.
Jesus.
I'm thinking more along the lines of 12.50 now. We'll take the shell. And if you want room and board in Gracklestool, we can acquire that for you.
Just temporary places, right? Or a permanent residence?
You want to stay in the Underdark forever?
I'm just asking.
Temporary residence for as long as you want to stay.
And no more money.
You can have a free round on my bar.
And 250 gold.
You're pushing my luck here.
Can I persuade him again?
No.
They're gonna kill us.
We could take them.
Okay, well I'm just gonna turn around and say, let me talk to the group.
Fair enough. It's not like we've wasted 28 days getting here. We have another 4 hours to wait for you to talk.
Yes, it won't hurt. So I'll turn to them.
And they start talking amongst themselves.
They said 12.50 now and room and board along with drinks once we get to Gracklestown.
That sounds good enough.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
sell
that's
the,
fair.
sell the flails, sell the shell. Let's get going.
Okay, I want to go to Boopido,
Boopido.
the one that is
Yeah.
going to Grackle's
Grackle's too.
And I tell him, Boopido, so these guys here, they're going back to Grackle's Stew. So do you want to maybe go with them and then we can meet you back there later? Or did you want to stick with us? Because honestly, I don't know how long it's going to take and they're probably going back right now. We're not going there right now.
Ask him if he's heard of the Xanafer.
And have you heard of the Xanafer 5, the bar there?
Boopido sort of, he knows what you're talking about. He has heard of the,
Pretty illustrious, eh now?
he goes, it's one of the nicer establishments in town.
Okay.
Like basically the, what is it, the gimmick for this bar
Aye.
is sort of like when you walk into a Red Robin or whatever and there's just shit all over the wall.
It's an Applebee's?
It's like an Applebee's.
God bless it. I'm out.
except instead of just like skateboards and surfboards and musical
Vinyl?
instruments,
Yeah.
it's like flail tail
Arms and
parts.
armor.
Gotcha.
And you know they're like trophies and shit.
Cool.
And then like the weapons that were used to kill
used
those.
to
You know,
kill
like
them.
so it's sort of decorated.
Cool.
So he knows what you're talking about. As to answer your first question, he feels that he might be able to help y'all get there.
Okay.
To Grackle Stew, because if he leaves, he feels like, well, if I leave, then the only real person there is the drow. And he not necessarily feels uncomfortable with leaving y'all with the drow, but he's just like, if I was there, maybe
We've been through some shit together.
Basically, and
Okay.
he's willing to stay. He doesn't, I mean, it's up to him, and he's probably just willing to stay.
You know what? Just fine by me.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm going to turn back around to the guy and say, we have agreed that your offer is satisfactory.
So, 1,250, and when y'all get to Grackle Stew and whenever.
Room and board and drinks.
Room, board, and drinks.
But I just have one more question. How does one go about taming a giant spider?
Oh, you see.
Because you look mighty fine. And if you notice, our dwarf looks kind of...
He could stand a few feet off the ground.
Aye, he can.
About 8 feet off the ground.
Ah. Well, you wait till they're hatchlings and you raise it from birth. It imprints on you.
Oh God! Look at his face.
Fuck you.
Okay, that's about all I had.
Put him on a
Fair enough.
1250 plus the...
I don't like the evil
The
sorcerer.
225.
Sorcerer. Warlock,
It
whatever.
was 225 total. It was 50 apiece for the small ones and 75 for the big ones.
Yeah.
175. 175.
1250 plus 175. Is that the agreement?
345. 1345.
1345.
Was that it?
Sure.
I'm no good in math.
Let's just do an even 1350.
That's why he lowballed us.
1300. 1350.
1350.
It's 5 more gold coins.
We can do 1350.
I mean, we did all the work for you.
That's where the fun is.
I know. It was fun.
You took the fun away
I'll
from
tell
me.
you what. We'll tell you. The dwarf experience. One of you can tell that story.
Oh, where he...
Where he climbed up inside of it.
Tell me we smashed its final eye with a potted plant.
But I guess no one listens to me.
Yintamul!
1350. We'll give you the story.
You'll be the one that climbs in it.
Yintabul's eyes sort of like, hee!
Yeah.
I am the one that's gonna climb in it. 1350.
I mean, when you were inside of it, busting up the whole inside of it, carving it up. It's pretty awesome.
Aye. It would be pretty awesome.
Right.
Too bad I didn't do that. Too bad every time I tell that story, it'll be a
The
lie.
whole time he's just smiling up
Too
there.
bad every time I tell that story, I'll have to get more and more drunk until my life means nothing.
Welcome to the club.
So
We'll have that when we're there.
you see the Xanafer hop off his spider. Spider stays put. Don't worry about that. And he comes up to the party and he's like,
Who do I pay?
I've been
Oh,
holding
shit.
the gold so far.
Do not give it to him.
I have the most level head.
Do not give it to him.
I have taken the least amount of damage and the most cautious.
Actually,
he's
No,
tired
you
of your
haven't.
bitching. Jim Jar runs up.
Do
and
not.
No, fuck you! Give it to Castonn. Give it to Castonn. Give it to Castonn.
I will take it
Castonn.
and I will split it.
Please, Jim Jar needs the money.
Fuck you, Jim Jar.
he
We'll
made
give you
the
the money.
deal.
We'll give it to you.
A fair amount?
A fair amount.
A fair amount?
A fair amount.
Like the bag is right above Jim Jar's hand.
A fair amount?
Fair.
Fuck you, it's a fair amount.
Now are you bringing cuss words into this? Around the
Fuck, I've been
children?
cussing around you all
Around
week.
the
I want to
children.
be over there kind of holding the children's ears. And by the children,
A
I mean...
fair amount.
Jim Jar, we will give you a fair amount.
We will give you an equal cut from our cut. The ones that actually
I only want
From their cut.
an equal amount for an equal amount's sake. I don't want anyone's extra.
You're not gonna get
It
it.
needs
Now,
to
Jim
be
Jar,
fair.
from a
You're
man,
equal to us,
Just
okay?
give him the
As
money.
I'm talking, I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
From a man that has
for
screwed you over
the
Jim
Just
1350.
give him half.
How long has it been since you've
How?
seen real money?
It's been a couple
Can
weeks.
I open the bag and inspect it? Can I open the bag and inspect it?
You open the bag and
full
you
of
see
spiders.
the equivalent of maybe 1,000 actual gold pieces. It's more like a treasure chest, not a bag. More like a treasure chest, and maybe a couple gems worth like 200, 300 bucks. So 1,000 worth of gold and 300 worth of gems.
50 worth of gems.
Yeah, whatever it is, like 350 worth of gems.
Okay, put that down. I don't want Jim Jar to have that shit.
Okay. So I mean, the
Yeah,
treasure
right.
chest is
Yeah.
it's pretty stout, like that much.
Okay.
Chesticles.
Chesticles. And they thank you, and they carry off with the flail.
Good luck.
Thank you. We'll see you when we visit.
Are they taking our rope as well?
No, they have their own rope. Don't worry about it.
I'll get the spider to tow.
Wrap that back up on the
that's
board.
exactly what they're gonna do.
Hey, buddy.
Okay. Now,
I'm gonna need that rope.
Yeah.
it's been about...
Next time we find a monster, I can crawl in.
It's gonna,
What is it?
come
In about
come in
6
handy.
hours.
In about 6 hours, yeah.
Yep, that's probably good.
The next day, like, this is what? This is the last day y'all have for food?
Mm-hmm.
And y'all are still 2 days out from Sloopy Doo?
Yeah.
So that's where we're gonna end it, with y'all
Starving
finishing
to
up
death.
your... You eat
Oh,
your
we eat our last?
You eat your last rations. Like, y'all find a place to stay.
It'd be
And-
real
and
cool if somebody that killed a whole giant snail could level up.
no one levels up.
Okay.
No one
that's
levels
cool.
up.
I understand where you're coming from. Ruffles.
I will level up when I want you to level up, damn it! And I was told to say that from another DM.
Because that's
So.
the best reference.
Just don't ask, and eventually it'll happen.
I don't believe that.
Y'all
about it.
will
Don't
level
even
up
think about it.
when y'all
Don't sneak
do
it.
certain
Don't stop it.
things. Y'all have done a lot, and I've taken consideration all the spiders, all the gnolls, all the hook horrors.
Oh, there was one! And you're welcome, by the way. You
that
fucking heartless kid snapper.
that y'all have murdered.
Snatcher.
So y'all wake up in the morning, and that's where we're gonna leave off.
Okay.
2 days away from Sloopy Doo.
Starving in the rain.